long time ago when there was no cars, how did people get around? You couldn't take a train and you couldn't take a plane and you couldn't just drive to town. Well, my great-great-great-great-granddaddy had an animal he called John. Had two eyes, 2 ears, 4 legs, 1 back, which he rode upon. It was a horse, of course, of course, of course, of course, it was a horse. Of course, of course, of course, of course, it was a horse. Of course, of course, of course, of course, it was a horse. Of course, of course, of course, of course. Now John the horse was a happy horse, and he was a mighty good friend. He'd always come a-running when he seen Granddad to take me for a ride again. Well, he'd saddle him up and jump on his back and ride him into town. 'Cause there was no buses, no subways, you had to ride a horse to get around. He rode a horse, of course, of course, of course, of course, he rode a horse. Of course, of course, of course, of course, he rode a horse. Of course, of course, of course, of course, he rode a horse. Of course, of course, of course, of course, he rode a horse. Of course. Listen to the raindrops falling on the rooftop, they're really coming down. Falling everywhere, it's gathering in the puddles and making mud all around. Can't go outside and fool around, can't go and play in the muck. It's wet outside and you really, really like it if you are a duck. Listen to the raindrops falling on the roof, can't go outside today. We'll stay inside and find lots to do and lots of games to play. We'll get out some crayons, get out some books and toys and puppets too. We'll read some stories and write some poems and even sing a song or two. Bitter-batter rain on the roof and it's falling to the ground. Bitter-batter rain on the roof and it sure is a wonderful sound. Listen to the raindrops falling on the roof, it's raining very hard. Filling up the puddles and the lakes and the streams and the holes in your backyard. Now rain is water and we all need water and that is why it rains. So listen to the rhythm of the tiny little raindrops on your window pane. Bitter-batter rain on the roof and it's falling to the ground. Bitter-batter rain on the roof and it sure is a wonderful sound. Listen to the raindrops falling on the roof, it's raining very hard. Filling up the puddles and the lakes and the streams and the holes in your backyard. Now rain is water and we all need water and that is why it rains. So listen to the rhythm of the tiny little raindrops on your window pane. So listen to the rhythm of the tiny little raindrops on your window pane. I have a friend. He comes to visit me now and then. He looks like a horse, but he has 2 wings, a horn in his forehead, a wonderful thing. Yes, it's my unicorn. Yes, it's my unicorn. When I get tired, I will just close my eyes and jump on his back. He'll take me for a ride. We'll fly through the sky like a bird so high, higher and higher, away we will fly on the back of my unicorn, on the back of my unicorn. When I awake, I know I have been on a fantastic journey with my good friend. Whenever I want, I can go again. I just close my eyes and we'll ride the wind on the back of my unicorn, on the back of my unicorn. Let's all go for a ride in the car down to Maffey's Cafe. Grab a stool at the ice cream bar down at Maffey's Cafe. The food is good, the service is fine, but there's lots of ice cream and different kinds. We're gonna have us a real good time down at Maffey's Cafe. They've got French fries and burgers too down at Maffey's Cafe. Some soda pop for me and you down at Maffey's Cafe. Well, ask the waitress if you please, a glass of orange that's freshly squeezed, or maybe some yogurt from the deep freeze down at Maffey's Cafe. Down at Maffey's Cafe, we will meet with all our friends. And when we're through, old Maffey himself will say, you all come back again. We've had our food and something to drink down at Maffey's Cafe. We stayed so long, it's later than I think, down at Maffey's Cafe. Well, now it's time to leave Maffey's, but we'll be back tomorrow, you just wait and see. Our favorite place for you and me is down at Maffey's Cafe. My favorite place for you and me is down at Maffey's Cafe. Maffey's. Eat an apple a day, keep your body growing, keeps the doctor away. Keep your body growing, eat an apple a day. You're growing and it's showing. Brush your teeth every day. Keep your teeth growing, keeps the cavities away. Keep your teeth growing, brush your teeth every day. You're growing and it's showing. Read a book every day. Keep your brain growing, what do the words say? Keep your brain growing, read a book every day. You're growing and it's showing. Exercise every day. Keep your body growing, stretch the muscles the right way. Keep your body growing, exercise every day. You're growing and it's showing. Take a vitamin every day. Keep your body growing, helps your body feel okay. Keep your body growing, take a vitamin every day. You're growing and it's showing. Wash your face every day. Keep that smile growing, keeps the dirt and germs away. Keep that smile growing, wash your face every day. You're growing and it's showing. Kiss your mom every day. Keep the love growing, hug your daddy every day. Keep the love growing, love one another every day. You're growing and it's showing. Love one another every day. You're growing and it's showing. Well, I'm a big red rooster. I live on the farm. I sing cock-a-doodle-doo. Yeah, I'm a big red rooster. I live on the farm. I sing cock-a-doodle-doo. I crow at dawn and I wake up the farm, 'cause that's what us roosters do. I crow at dawn and I wake up the farm, 'cause that's what us roosters do.
Well, I'm a little white chicken, I live on the farm, I love to cluck and play. I'm a little white chicken, I live on the farm, I love to cluck and play. I peck and I scratch and I dig up the ground and I lay an egg a day. I peck and I scratch and I dig up the ground and I lay an egg a day.
Well, I'm a little goldfish, I live on the farm, I swim in the water. Well, I'm a little goldfish, I live on the farm, I swim in the water. The water is cool, I live in a school, and I share my home with an otter. The water is cool, I live in a school, and I share my home with an otter.
I'm a little yellow duck, I live on the farm, I'll never fly away. I'm a little yellow duck, I live on the farm, I'll never fly away. I live in the pond down on the farm, and I clack and swim and clack all day. I live in the pond down on the farm, and I clack and swim and clack all day.
Well, I'm no bloodhound, I live on the farm, I yelps at the moon. Well, I'm no bloodhound, I live on the farm, I yelps at the moon. I sleep some in the morning on the porch in the sun, then I sleep some in the afternoon. I sleep some in the morning on the porch in the sun, then I sleep some in the afternoon.
Well, I'm a big brown horse, I live on the farm, I love to eat hay. Well, I'm a big brown horse, I live on the farm, I love to eat hay. I take you for a ride and we'll run around outside, and I like to eat an apple a day. I take you for a ride and we'll run around outside, and I like to eat an apple a day. These are some animals that live on the farm, let's make a sound like them. These are some animals that live on the farm, let's make a sound like them. We'll quack and we'll moo and we'll cock-a-doodle-doo. When we're done, we'll sing it all again. We'll quack and we'll moo and we'll cock-a-doodle-doo. When we're done, we'll sing it all again.
big trucks roll into town today. They're carrying lots of rides and games to play, setting up a show on the outskirts of the town. So get on your bike or get in your car. You don't have to go very far, but other folks are traveling from miles and miles around. Get on down to the fairgrounds to check out the show. There's lots to do and lots to see at Captain Nano's Travelin' Carnival. Well, Captain Nano, he stands up there and he yells to the people, come join the fair. We've got amusement and excitement inside. We got popcorn and candy floss and apples too, and a merry-go-round that's waiting for you. A big Ferris wheel that'll take you for a ride. Come on, you people, get your tickets here. Don't hesitate, let's go. Stand in line for a very good time at Captain Nano's Travelin' Carnival. The show's got ponies and trampolines, exotic sights that you've never seen. Wonders of the world are there on display. They've got greasy smelling burgers and hot dogs too. The Midway's full of things to do. Captain Nano's got a lot of wonderful games to play. So grab your mom or grab your dad and check out the show. Cruise on down to the fairgrounds to Captain Nano's Travelin' Carnival. Now it's time to close the gate. Captain Nano, he don't want to be late. The show's got to go on the road to the next town. Captain Nano says thanks for being here, and we'll see you all again next year. But now it's time to tear the show down. Now the fair's over and it's time for them to go. A big goodbye from all the guys at Captain Nano's Travelin' Carnival. Captain Nano's Travelin' Carnival. Captain Nano's Travelin' Carnival. Step right up, ladies and gentlemen. Get your tickets here for Captain Nano's Travelin' Carnival. Step right up, ladies and gentlemen. Do you kids know what emotions and feelings are? Sure, that's when you're happy or sad or giddy or mad, or sometimes when you just feel great. Here's a song about emotions and feelings called Sometimes I Feel. Sometimes I feel happy, sometimes I feel sad, sometimes I feel giddy, and sometimes I feel mad. Sometimes I feel lousy, and sometimes I feel fine. Sometimes I feel frustration, but I'm happy most of the time. And sometimes I'm so sleepy, I feel like taking a nap. Oh, sometimes I get so tired, I think I'll take a sleep right here on my mommy's lap.
I think Brent fell asleep. We better wake him up. Can you help me? I'll count to 3 and we'll yell, wake up, Brent. 1, 2, 3. Wake up, Brent!
Well, sometimes I'm awake and I feel like having some fun. But sometimes I'm so full of energy, I gotta run and run and run and run and run. Sometimes I'm so lonely, I don't know what to do. Wait a minute, I know what to do.
What, Brent?
I'll get on my bike and I'll ride to your house. And I won't be lonely when I'm with you. Oh, well, sometimes I'm so happy, it's a positive frame of mind. But sometimes I feel we could move mountains if we only just gave it some time. And sometimes I feel lucky, sometimes I feel special too. Sometimes I feel that you love me, and I know it's true that you do. Sometimes I'm so happy, it's just a bubbling up inside. Sometimes I'm so proud of you, I'm bursting 'cause I'm so full of pride. Oh, well, sometimes I feel these feelings, but 99% of the time I'm happy as you, 'cause you know it's true, it's from all the love that we find. Well, I'm happy as you, 'cause you know it's true, it's from all the love that we find. emotions and feelings. There was one little bird sitting in a tree, and then he took off to fly. Well, that one little bird was sitting in the tree. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. There was one little bird in the sky. There was one little bird flew by. There was two little woodchucks playing on the ground, around and around, around. There was two little woodchucks playing on the ground, around and around, around. There was two, round and around, around. There was two, round and around, around. There was three little frogs sitting on a log, ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. There was three little frogs sitting on a log, ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. There was three, ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. There was three, ribbit, 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 ribbit. I said a ribbit. Thank you, Mr. D, for the time you've given me. Half an hour in the morning, that is mine. I want to thank you, Mr. D, every day at 10:30. Half an hour of glorious free time. I want to thank you, Mr. D, keeping my kids company while I wash the dishes and do some cleaning up. I want to thank you, Mr. D, for your life upon TV, drawing pictures and singing songs and dressing up. Oh, Mr. D, in the morning, even when the sun don't shine, we'll sit around the TV and have a good time. Mr. D, hey buddy, thanks for everything you've done, making all the kids happy and filling them full of fun. I want to thank you, Mr. D, my kids always get happy every time that we turn on your show. I want to thank you, Mr. D, I speak for all the family. It's something we just wanted you to know. Oh, Mr. D, well, I watched you way back when I was a kid, and now that I'm much older, you're still just as good to Mr. D and your puppets and the ones who play your songs. We just want to say thank you for taking us along. Well, now, thank you, Mr. D. It's always a pleasure to see your smiling face upon the TV. I want to thank you, Mr. D, every day at 10:30. From me to you and all your friends, thanks, Ernie. A pocket full of jelly beans, I love those things. I love to munch a bunch each day. The jelly in my belly, a smile upon my face. Hey, hey, a pocket full of jelly beans, they're marvelous things. I eat them both day and night, and I'll share my beans with you. The jelly too, alright. They come in green and blue, and orange too, and maybe even red. Pink and yellow, green and black, a wonderful snack. I even eat them when I'm in bed. A pocket full of jelly beans, I love those things. I love to munch a bunch each day. The jelly in my belly, a smile upon my face. and when I'm in bed, a pocket full of jelly beans. I love those things, I love them a bunch each day. Jelly in my belly, a smile upon my face, pocket full of jelly beans. Lay down your head and close your eyes, and I'll sing you off to sleep. Dreamland awaits with stories and fantasy. I'll sing a song of love and the moon and the stars, and the wind whispers through the trees. Music fills your thoughts with peace and harmony. So sleep, little child, let the earth fade away, and dream of wondrous things. Take a ride on the back of a dragon, spread his wings. Oh, summer's day where you've gone to play in the flowers with the butterflies, or sprout your own wings and fly among the things in the sky. So close your eyes and fantasize and dream lovely dreams, and it almost seems like the world has slipped away. Dream time and sleep time go hand in hand, and the dreams will fill your sleep, and the stories that you find are yours to keep. So lay down your head and close your eyes, and let the visions dance in your mind. Those very special dreams are only for you to find. So close your eyes and fantasize and dream lovely dreams, and it almost seems like the world has slipped away. So close your eyes